Welcome to the Arsenal Strength Podcast, where each week the coaches of Arsenal Strength talk fitness, nutrition, and building a healthier Pittsburgh, one podcast at a time. For the video version, head over to arsenalstrength.com. Now, here's your host, Brooks DeFury.
All right, welcome to another episode of the Arsenal Strength Podcast. My name is Brooks DeFury, and I'm standing here with Mr. Brian Vu.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man? Brian is one of our newest members here at Arsenal. He just finished onboarding with Mr. Richard College, and he is in his second week of CrossFit. And Brian's here for about 9 months with the Pittsburgh Opera.
That's right. This is my second year in Pittsburgh, and first time really getting to know what CrossFit is all about.
Where are you from?
Originally from the Los Angeles area, Orange County technically. Did some schooling out there and then moved east to go to the Yale School of Music and got in touch with my East Coaster.
Oh, very nice. So what did you do with the Pittsburgh Opera last year or last season?
So I was in the same position. I am a resident artist at the Pittsburgh Opera, and you can think of that as like a doctor's residency before they become a full-fledged doctor. So this is, in a sense, my residency.
Okay. Do you guys, is it like different shows or different performances throughout the year, or is it like the same? How's it work?
Yeah, there are different operas each season. Last season, I was more so involved with the resident artist productions. This season, you can catch me in every single main stage opera on the Benedum Center.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How many nights a week do you perform?
So there are about 4 performances per show, but we're rehearsing for each production or gig every single day.
Okay.
And the CrossFit schedule works super well with our schedule at the opera because we will find out our daily schedule the night before the following day at about 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So once I have that in hand, I can pick, is it a 6:30 kind of day for CrossFit, or is it...
Why is it not like a contained schedule with that? You think that like...
It's all based on what the director needs to work in the production.
Okay.
Or based on what your duties as a resident artist is entailing at the moment. Like doing a fundraising gig, a black tie event, or a recital.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
So you guys do a lot.
Yeah, we do a lot. It's kind of like CrossFit, though, and I think maybe that's why I'm enjoying it so much. It's different every single day.
Every single day, right?
Yeah.
So you actually came in for your free intro, like back in May.
And
I was like, this guy's not coming back after 3 months.
Yeah. So I had been toying around with CrossFit for the longest time. I've had a lot of friends in the opera world who have dabbled in different kinds of fitnesses, and they all say don't do CrossFit. You're gonna hurt yourself. Everything's gonna get really tight with your body. And my motto in grad school was, it's a bad idea, but it's fun, so just do it. So
it's still my motto for life.
Right, that is still my motto, actually. I found out that this was a relatively new CrossFit box a couple blocks down from my apartment, and there was a free intro. And Mr. Brooksy gave me that free intro.
That was good. No, that was awesome. And it's nice to see you two like respecting obviously your art enough to take your fitness to another level.
Yeah, totally. I mean, they're kind of similar in the sense that they're both crafts, and there's a technique, or there's different kinds of techniques in both CrossFit and opera. Whereas in opera, it's much more an artistic and actually also a physiological technique. Same with the lifts and everything that entails a CrossFit class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. How was your onboarding experience with Rich? So onboarding for us is we generally bring somebody in one-on-one, get a chance to know them, get a chance to understand what their goals are, what they're looking for, make sure they're moving properly, understanding all the movements, and again, just to get a better sense of who they are and how we can best help them when they go into regular classes.
So it made me, first off, realize how out of shape I was. Felt like I was going to die. I mean, I still feel like I'm going to die each class, but...
That never goes away.
Yeah, I'm getting more used to it, but on-ramp was great in the sense that it really made me reevaluate forms for squats, for pull-ups, for every single lift and activity in CrossFit. And it was great having Rich really diagnose what I needed to work on and what I was good at.
Yeah.
And also for him to see me at my worst.
Yeah, because it is important to like figure out exactly like what you guys are good at, what you're going to excel at, and then kind of build from there. Like it's by no means meant to like put you down and just like beat you into the ground.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. It was a really positive, supporting course. Yeah, course. It's a course.
We'll go with course.
Yeah, and it was fun to see the regular CrossFit class while I was having my own one-on-one with Rich, and how they functioned and how they kind of paced themselves through the class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How were you? So when you were getting like nearing the end of onboarding, were you anxious in the class? Were you eager? Were you a little bit nervous?
Oh, I was so anxious. I was like, yeah, let's get into the
just
normal class.
Just get away with Rich and just get into a class.
Yeah. No, I was just super excited to hang with the big kids.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know, it's funny because we love on-ramping because, again, we do get to know everybody and it's a good chance for people to learn. But it's tough because it's like this is not at all like what a CrossFit class feels like, in the sense that it's way more fun when you do it with a big group of people.
Yeah, totally. And the beauty of the class is that everybody motivates each other.
Yeah.
You're all going through the same thing, and people are really supportive, and we just help each other get through the class.
What for you? I know it's only been like 2 weeks. Like, what has been like the biggest benefit in your eyes so far?
A lot more energy. I've like dabbled in yoga, in just going to a normal gym like LA Fitness. I went to the LA Fitness here all last season, and it just, I don't know, I was bored and I would work out, but I didn't really have that much energy post-workout. And it's amazing how awake and alive I feel after a CrossFit class, even if it's at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm just like ready to go and chipper AF.
So chipper. Always chipper.
Yeah.
You know, it is funny too, like even the people who like go to 5:30 a.m. class, like you would think that waking up at 5:30 a.m. would crush you for the rest
Legendary
of the day.
5:30.
I don't even do that. But it's like if people don't go and work out, like you always hear how tired they are on the days they don't work out compared to the days they like go in and like get their heart rate up and get a sweat in before they even start their day.
Yeah, you're just like ready to go. Yeah, exactly. No matter how early it is, if you make the time to take care of your body, it's amazing what it can do.
Yeah, exactly. How many classes have you been coming to a week?
Last week, I did 6. And
you did 6 classes last week?
I did.
Holy
yeah,
crap.
I was like gung-ho.
Yeah. How did you feel after 6 classes?
I felt great. You know, it's funny. Derek had mentioned to the one class that I took with him that if you can afford it, work out the next day because that'll ease the soreness and the pain in your body. And he was right. So I just went as many times as I could, trying out all the different coaches. Yeah. And I might be aiming for 5-6 times a week. This week will be a 5-week.
Who's your favorite?
Class. Favorite? I mean, definitely Brooks.
That's right. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry, Bethany.
And I mean, you've definitely felt a little bit of soreness, which is like pretty natural.
Oh yeah. I mean, it hurt to walk. It hurt to lift things. It hurt to put my clothes on, but it was like a good kind of pain in the sense that you feel like you're growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite part so far? Like, what do you most look forward to doing in class, or what type of experience in class?
Snatch game.
Yeah, you like the snatch?
Those are so fun. I mean,
that sounded.
I need to get compression shorts because there were a couple times when that bar.
It can be a close call.
Yeah, it caught me.
Yeah,
and,
you gotta.
Yeah, it's a little sensitive,
but give it a tuck.
But they were super, super fun, and it's that weightless feeling that you feel at the top of the catch is super addicting, and just it makes you feel like a superhero.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You only do it right like 1 in every 100 reps or so. So
exactly.
When you do it, you gotta enjoy it for a little bit.
That's right.
That's awesome, man. So where can we, if we wanted to go and see you, where can we find you?
You can find me on my website.
You got a website?
I do, yeah.
Man,
Entrepreneur
you're so
here.
legit.
We
tried to get him to sing, but he wouldn't do it. He said we had to pay him.
You do. I mean, you can come to a concert. BrianVu.com. You'll find my schedule there. some sound bites, my bio, a few other tidbits about me, and some pictures.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Clothing on in the pictures?
Actually, there's one shirtless pic.
Ooh.
Wait till after maybe 3 months of CrossFit. There'll be some more shirtless pics.
Moving into the modeling world.
Right?
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, man. You got anything else?
Come to class.
Yeah.
Come to Arsenal Strength. They're tight, yo.
We are. We're awesome. We have a good time. Well, thank you. If you have not already, make sure you go follow us on Instagram. Give us a like on Facebook. Leave us a 5-star review. 5-star reviews only. We're going to send Brian Vu after you. And that's it, guys. See you next time. Thanks,
See
Brian.
you in the box.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in. If you want to take your health and fitness to the next level, head over to arsenalstrength.com and sign up for a free no sweat intro. See you next week.